Alright, we up, we live. Got everything. I think I got everything I need. We're gonna go do us a nice little toast this morning. I'm kind of behind right now. Let's see. We streaming. Oh, I'm not streaming on this yet. Turn that on. Then we can launch. Check all my stuff. Oh, let me update that. Let me update the Hootsuite. That's true. Been tormented this morning, family.
Family, it's Kwanzaa time, it's Kwanzaa time, it's Kwanzaa time. This year, Kwanzaa 2019 will be live at the King Arts Complex from December 26th to December 30th, and we want to see you in the place. For those that don't know, the dress on out, sing and shout.
I don't know why that popped off, but hey, that was kind of live. I put that together nice there. I was impressed. Shit, make me want to listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that on the way to work today. All right, but family, I want to make sure everybody's in the house. We streaming live on Facebook. We streaming live on YouTube. The black signal has went out. Chats are up. Restream IO changed the chats. I don't understand. All right, but I'm on. I don't see us on Facebook yet. And I don't see us on YouTube yet, so I won't start yet. Speed it up a little bit. $6 in the morning. We're 45 minutes late. This morning I got trapped on the internet. So I start going through my news. There ain't no news here. So then once again, I go by one of those ads that always get me, right? They got these certain ads that always get me. So it's like, these unique dogs. Have you ever seen one? And they had a tiger striped pit bull. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a tiger striped pit bull. And I fell for that shit. And I'm still going through the thread right now trying to get to the part where they're going to show me the tiger striped pit bull. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here I'm talking about like the actual coat. So, obviously it was photoshopped. I fell for it. That's my life. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there. We about to get it started, brother. Sorry for the lateness. Let's see. Okay, they got us live on Facebook now. At least that's what they saying. Give them a little bit more time. But they still got... Oh, shit. Alright, sorry, Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to have to cut y'all off and start all over. I'm sorry. Got the wrong date and time up, Kwame. I will be back up in a second. Alright, so I put the wrong date and time up on Daily Toast. Ujima 21920 year 4. Bow. There we go. Now let's do it. Bow. Now we back up. Well, I thought we was back up. Let's try it again. Oh, no. There we go. Are we up? Are we streaming? Oh, God. There we go. Now we streaming. Now we streaming with Steam. So I gotta reset everything now. Damn. Alright. Yep, I just made it up on YouTube. Now I had to cut it off and start all over again. Shame on me. Alright. Alright, so they got us live again on Facebook. Let's see if I got the right one up. Okay, cool. It's up on Facebook. Let's get our edits in real quick before it pops up on YouTube. Great Ujima to each and every last one of you. I want to thank you for taking the time, joining us here on the Toast. As y'all see, we are looking for volunteers to help us out with the planning and the implementation of the Malcolm X Festival. Now, the question came across why we're not using El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. Well, we got to make sure that we get people there. Let me say that. A lot of people might not know who El Hajj Malik El Shabazz is. And up into the last week of his life, people were still calling him Malcolm. Right? So, you know, we got enough problems with promotions trying to get people out. Anyway, you know, we got the Asian Fest, you know. Got people want to celebrate the Asian Fest more than they want to celebrate El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. You know what I'm saying? And if we put El Hajj Malik Shabazz, it'll just be us there. So we put Malcolm X because everybody knows who Malcolm X is. Everybody don't know who El Hajj Malik El Shabazz is. So, to my deeper brothers and sisters out there, allow for us to reach more of the masses. We greatly appreciate it. And we still would appreciate your support. But anyway, we up, we live, so let's get it started. First off, I want to welcome to the Congregation of the Mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. What'd you say, Anime? Cleve was on the computer yesterday? Cleve.
What?
Anime just told me you was on the computer yesterday.
How did I get on it if Mommy was here?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, this is a Heart of a Simple production, and this is the Daily Toast. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Family, take a deep breath with me. Now, grab your glass, put some water. Get your picture of that water on your bottle. Miss that picture of your water on your bottle. Simply put some water. Drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now, move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Stretch your spine. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink. drink, drink. Or should I say, move, move, dance, drink. Now, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, dance. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Or should we say, breathe, drink, eat, move. Those are the four pillars of health. Come on, family. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Drink, drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water, fam. Hey. How y'all doing this morning? I started off on the wrong foot. Well, let's start it off on the wrong day. Not the wrong foot. So, I posted up that it was Ujima, and it actually, I posted up it was Kuji, and I was wrong. I apologize for those that's up on their days, didn't want to confuse you. There's an unknown error on my timeline, so I need to find out what's going on here. We need to refresh the system and see, there's still an unknown error. Okay. What is unknown about the error? Gotta click on. Alright. Well, hell with that. Let's go and get started. Alright. I don't think there's any news that I need to cover. I might have posted up something yesterday. Somebody using my timeline to crack shots at Brother Umar, huh? That's not cool. Don't get rid of that. It was, I posted up a picture of a little, it looked like a shack. They say it's like 2 bedroom, 3 bathroom, $800,000 in California. You know what I'm saying? And and when I find stuff like that, I want to post it up so I can see. I want to show how we are being. We're being priced out of this country, man. Once again, we are building a committee for the Malcolm X Festival. So come on out and join us. Go to the timeline, check that out. I saw the movie Who Shot Malcolm X. Shouts out to Brother Shed Carew, who kind of put me up on. He like, brother, you got to see that. He was talking to me, and I'm like, I didn't even know it was out. But you know, I was in the beginning. I was kind of cool with it, and I'm not gonna say I finished unsatisfied. You know what I'm saying? But I think the focus shifted from who killed Malcolm X to who shot Malcolm X. That's what it turned into. You know what I'm saying? It's like who shot. You know, I like many other people, you know what I'm saying? We want to know who sent the shooters. That's what we was hoping to see, you know. But it turned into a crusade to try to get the people who actually did the shooting. You know what I'm saying? Rather than getting into the case and breaking down, because I guess it would be easy to find out who the shooters were. Now, one of the most amazing things about the shot is that for years I have been watching that Malcolm X outside scene where they caught one of the dudes that did shoot Malcolm X. And there was a big burly brother that walked across the screen all calmly, right? And what Homeboy says in this movie is that's the guy that carried the shotgun, and he tracked him down. And I mean, it was a good is a good watch. Let me say that it was a very good watch. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I don't think that we really answered the question, who killed Malcolm X? You know what I'm saying? We got to the bottom of who shot, and we got, of course, we explored the different motivators that got Malcolm killed, and we looked at the different people who could have had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I identified it to a mosque, and I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but it's a real good documentary. I'm glad that the brothers' work came together in the way that it did, so that he was able to possibly, share his passion, but also exchange value. You know what I'm saying? He got something out of it. And hopefully he got some other people interested in the question, because there's many other questions. Like, you know, wouldn't a documentary on Amos Wilson be dope? Just think about that. How many of us really know how Amos Wilson died? Wouldn't a documentary on Amos Wilson be dope? If you think that would be something, go on, throw up a thumbs up or something. Throw up something. You know what I'm saying? Throw up a like, or I don't know. Throw up a word. Yeah. Type yes in. If you think, because Amos Wilson was ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of his time. So, I would like to see something like that, but that would have to come from a place like Gye-Nyame Journey Media. So, like I said, we got to get our weight up so that we could go on and do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Amos Wilson was cold-blooded, man. Hell, what about a documentary on, what was the brother's name? Oh, my God. I just seen him yesterday. If it come to me, I'll say it. But, because it's some good documentary material out in our community. And like I said, but we're gonna be the only ones. We're gonna be the only ones that cover it. So why do they have my Facebook video done already? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, let me go on back and edit and get back into where I was. Connect your live stream. Alright. I don't see what's going on here. Am I on Facebook? Can you see me on Facebook? Because I can't tell whether or not we're live on Facebook, because I don't want to start the toast till I know for a fact that the Facebook fam is on here with us. I see Miss Cynthia though. Miss Cynthia, shouts out. This is your day. She's a Ujima baby. Give it up, y'all. So maybe my Maybe my Facebook is dragging. That could be it. Uh-oh. Shouts out to Brother Sai. See you out there, my friend. Shouts out to Cynthia Johnson. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. See y'all out there. But yeah, I was just saying, I mean, how many of y'all think that a documentary on Amos Wilson would be a good documentary? You know, so I'm just saying. I think that would be the bomb. So I had to go and do everything all over again. It's been one of those type of mornings. So let's get through this toast, family. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We already did the water song. Hope y'all ain't missed the water song. You know, I was in my rare form today. I was, crooning this morning. Drink your water. Me. But anyway, we're going to drink some of this ambrosia. And, relax. All right, family. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever threw that up. I'm just happy to be on the Facebook page. I usually don't be on the Facebook page. It took me a second to get it together. You working today? Oh. All right. All right, family. Here we go. First, giving on to the Creator by whatever name you choose. Call the Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator and we say, Ashe. All right. From there, family, we're going to go down the list. I'm going to go as far as I can. Then I will grab the list. So, starting off with our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Saint. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Gasson, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Michael Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis, Jr., Katie Ellis, Nick Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Ma, Raman, Core, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Gail Pulliam, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Lita Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Rita McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Professor Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Dick Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane. Alright, hold on. Didn't make it down that far. Sam Evans, Nayland, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gina Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Jack. Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Oh, Lord, on the wrong side. That's why I look so. Virginia. Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Clay Mildred Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sell, Weatherby the Farmer, I Go Sue, Shil Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, I Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Nigel Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Freddie Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey. Where we at? I'm trying to do it by memory, family. So let's start at Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Tom Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thomas Triggs, Thomas and Lula Bailey, Lacey Allen Ohio, Frank and Russell Davis, Frank and Russell Davis. Lost my place again. Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Bailey, Lacey Allen Ohio, Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dealey Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Got to be willing to mess up before you get it right. So, I could go about this far on the list. So that's a little bit over halfway. And then I can go a little bit after that too. So I'm working on it. So family, we will have the page memorized. Hopefully before, let's say we'll be working. Let's set a date. All right, let's say by June I'll be able to do the whole page. And I know some of y'all like June. Yeah, I said June. 4 months. I'm old. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani. I got a lot of state on my mind. Okay. Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Elise Wallace, DeFriedis Hines, Annes Bostic, and Bostic, Winifred Scounter Bay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy. Is your mom taking you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's what she said.
Okay. Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David. Can you start my card too?
Yeah.
Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Art Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Euler and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball, Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Thelma Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Shirley Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Melly Miller, Hossie Hatch, Dad Cleaver, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns. Make sure you turn on the air so that the windows can defrost. Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Everton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Aaron Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javan McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Marjorie Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, Willie Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Let's move on to the Black Book. We have Joella Giles. We have James Carswell. We have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We have Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford and Lottie Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony. Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., David Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Rob Milkins, Eric Walker, Kwesi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Raymond III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshaun Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henrietta II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T-Lara Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMar, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, Juanita, Florine, Stith Gibbs, Carl William, Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hale, Miko D. Nice Hale, Andre Martin. We lift up our glass. We salute all of our ancestors and family. What do we say? That's right. We say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment, lifting up our glass, saluting this moment, celebrating the fact that we are able to wake up and toast our ancestors and sit in our cribs or wherever we are on our mobile devices and be able to congregate as a tribe. So we raise our glass up to this present moment, to the power of this moment, to the gift of this moment that was given to us by our ancestors, by their work in their moment. They made it possible for us to have our moment. So family, it is our responsibility to work in our moment to make sure that our children have their moment, right? So let's get busy, all right? So we raise up our glass. I'm asking each and every last one of you, activate your reticular formation. Get out there and find Ujima. We hunting for Ujima. Tracking it down, using the scent. You know, Ujima got a special smell. You find it and take a picture of it. Post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey Media. The page. I know some of y'all like using the group, so if you want to use the group, use the group. But, you know, I prefer the page. For those that don't speak the language, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. Demonic principle of the day is righteousness. I can't see who that is. Man, how my eyes get that bad in one day? All right, somebody posted up. Let's see if I can find you. Oh, it's Mac. WCCCD. You gotta show me how to say that. Thank you to all the ancestors for many gifts put in the ether, Brother Hatem. Thank you, and thank you as well. All right. So, demonic principle of the day is righteousness. Respect is the principle of the M7 that we teach the young people. The color is blue. Vibration is the Hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. We want to give another round of applause to all of those Ujima babies out there. Yeah. Where you at? And I know for sure that this is Sister Cynthia's day. So shouts out to Sister Cynthia. All right, so family, we move on. From there, we move to our future generations. We lift up our glass. We toast our future generations. We say our future generation, our children's children, on to infinity. And with that, we say, Ashe. Now we move on to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe from all of our relations. Family, we move on to that selfish toast. It's for you. What is it? All right? What is it that you need to move towards your greatness in this moment? We toast and we say, Ashe. Family. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most beautiful, most uplifting, outstanding, and the strongest individual in the room. I lift up my glass to you. I lift my glass to you. And we say, Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Ashe. All right, Brother Kwame got something up on the screen, but for some reason, it is not showing up. One love, fam. And remind C. Ty Levon I need their subject or topic by this near day. Cleveland. Kwame said he needs your topic by the day. And I'll get the message to the other two. I think Miss Navita will be here, or she probably already here. But so we need your subject. I told you, you got to think. Okay. So all the honey has been eaten up out of this one. All right, family. So this is Brother Hatem. I want to say thank you for joining us. I am out of here. Right here, I got to get my girls' clothes ready. Start another day on my adventure. Yesterday was rough. But all right, family. This is Brother Hatem. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Make sure you like and share. And like I said, if you're on Facebook, at least go over to gnjmedia.live and like us on that page. Like us on the page. Come on now. All right, so as we move forward and we start growing, as for the Malcolm X Festival, we'll be going out. Suggestions for or solicitations for the donations and stuff is going to be going out. So, family, I came to a center place. Navita said it should be 25. I started with 10. We'll meet in the middle somewhere around 20. So, for those that want to donate, and we will make it possible for those that want to donate smaller amounts. We'll put it up. We'll put up the Cash App so that you can go and do that. So, because every little bit helps. And because, like I said, we want to make it a magnificent, a fantastic, glorious Malcolm X Festival. All right? And this is Brother Hatem, and I am out. Peace.